What if you have a hidden genius just waiting to be unlocked? You know that feeling, right? A name is on the tip of your tongue, but refuses to come out. Or you're staring at a problem you know you can crack, but the solution is just out of reach. It's maddening. It makes you doubt your own intelligence. But what if I told you it's not about being smart or not smart? It's about how you use your brain. Your brain isn't some fixed piece of hardware. It's more like a living garden, dynamic and constantly reshaping itself based on how you tend to it. Scientists have a cool name for this: neuroplasticity. Picture the pathways in your brain like trails in a dense forest. The first time you learn something new, you're forging a new path. It's slow, you're pushing through branches, watching every step. But the more you walk that same path, the clearer it gets. Soon, it's a wide, easy-to-walk trail you can navigate without even thinking. That's your brain physically changing. And you can be the architect of your own mind. We're going to break down 5 powerful brain hacks, all rooted in real science, that can seriously boost your memory and problem-solving skills. Let's jump into the first one. Let's be honest, our world is a war zone for your attention. To build a genius-level mind, you first need to learn how to focus. That's where our first hack comes in, the 10-minute focus reset. It's a simple mindfulness meditation designed to train your attention like a muscle. Here's all you have to do. Find a quiet spot and sit comfortably for 10 minutes. Close your eyes and just bring your attention to your breath. Feel the air coming in and out. Your mind will wander. The secret is not to get frustrated. The moment you realize your mind has drifted, gently, without judgment, just guide your focus back to your breath. Think of your attention like a puppy you're training. Every time you lead it back, you're strengthening the neural circuits for focus. Just 10 minutes a day can beef up your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain. How do most of us try to remember something? We reread it. We highlight it. This is one of the worst ways to learn. Our second hack, the active recall gauntlet, flips this on its head. Active recall means pulling information out of your memory, not just shoving it in. After you read a chapter or watch a lecture, close your notes. For 5 minutes, just write down everything you can remember. This is the gauntlet. You're forcing your brain to retrace its steps. It's going to be tough, and you'll notice gaps. Perfect. That effort tells your brain, hey, this is important. Build a better, faster connection to this memory. Want to take it to another level? Try explaining the concept out loud to an empty room. This cycle of retrieving and struggling is the fastest way to lock knowledge into your long-term memory. Think the mind and body are separate? Think again. This brings us to hack number 3, the post-workout genius boost. We all know exercise is good for us long-term, but the immediate effects are staggering. Just one session of moderate exercise can boost cognitive functions for hours afterward. When you exercise, you send a rush of oxygen-rich blood to your brain and release a cocktail of powerful neurochemicals. But here's the game changer. Exercise triggers the release of something called BDNF. You can think of BDNF as Miracle-Gro for your brain. It fuels neuroplasticity. The brain-boosting benefits peak right after you finish. So, if you have a tough problem to solve, the best time to do it is right after you exercise. A 20-minute brisk walk is all it takes. If you're finding these brain hacks useful, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started. In our upcoming videos, we'll be exploring how to build a complete system for peak mental performance. You won't want to miss it. In our hustle-obsessed culture, sleep is usually the first thing we sacrifice. This is a huge mistake. That leads us to our 4th hack, the strategic memory nap. When you learn something new, that memory is fragile. To make it permanent, it needs to be transferred to your brain's long-term storage. That transfer process happens most effectively when you're asleep. Studies have shown that even a short nap can dramatically boost your ability to recall information. Here's the strategy. After an intense learning session, take a nap. For locking in memories, a 60 to 90-minute nap is the sweet spot. That's long enough for your brain to cycle into the deeper stages of sleep where the real magic happens. Your learning session is when you write the data. The nap is when you click save. Our final hack might sound backward, but it's the most powerful. Hack number 5 is to embrace productive failure. From a young age, we're taught to fear mistakes. But neuroscience tells a different story. Your brain learns best from error. Getting something wrong isn't a failure of learning. It is the engine of learning. When you fail, your brain generates a whoa, pay attention, alert. This state makes your brain highly plastic and ready to change. So, seek out challenges that are just a little beyond your skill level. And when you mess up, pause. Figure out why you made the mistake. Reframe every error not as a weakness, but as a sign that your brain is in its prime learning state. Real growth happens at the edge of your abilities. Let's quickly recap. First, reclaim your focus with the 10-minute focus reset. Second, learn smarter with the active Recall Gauntlet. Third, prime your mind with a post-workout genius boost. Fourth, lock in knowledge with a strategic memory nap. And finally, embrace productive failure, because mistakes are where the real learning happens. Your brain's potential isn't set in stone. You are the architect. If you're ready to take control, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. For now, just pick one of these hacks and give it a try today. You might just be shocked at the genius you unlock.